Words have the incredible power to shape destinies, inspire action, and transform lives in ways that are both profound and deeply personal. They are the building blocks of our shared human experience, carrying the weight of emotions, ideas, and beliefs across time and space. In every corner of history, from the rallying cries of leaders to the quiet affirmations whispered in private moments, words have acted as catalysts for change. They hold the ability to bridge divides, spark revolutions, and heal wounds that are often invisible yet deeply felt. The transformative power of words lies not just in their meaning, but in the way they are delivered. A simple statement, when spoken with conviction, can cut through the noise of 1,000 distractions, resonating deeply within the hearts of those who hear it. Think of the speeches that have stood the test of time, the ones etched in our collective memory. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "The First Have a Dream" speech did not merely address the injustice of his time, it painted a picture of hope and equality that continues to inspire generations. His words were not just spoken, they were infused with a vision so vivid that it transcended the barriers of his era. The cadence of his delivery, the passion in his tone, and the universal truth of his message combined to create an unforgettable moment that still reverberates today. Similarly, the words of Winston Churchill during World War II, urging resilience and determination, were not just words of encouragement, but a lifeline for a nation under siege. Churchill's speeches turned despair into resolve, showing that the power of words lies in their ability to provide clarity and direction in the midst of chaos. These moments remind us that words, when wielded with intention and authenticity, can illuminate paths that seem shrouded in darkness. But the power of words is not limited to grand public addresses or historical events. On a personal level, words have the ability to uplift, console, and inspire individuals in their everyday lives. A teacher's encouragement can spark a lifelong passion for learning. A friend's reassurance can provide the strength to face another day. A single sentence can alter the trajectory of someone's journey, reminding them of their worth, potential, and resilience. This is why the words we choose matter. They have the power to leave an indelible impact on the people around us. The transformative nature of words also extends to self-communication. The internal dialogue we carry within ourselves shapes our beliefs, actions, and overall mindset. Positive affirmations, for instance, are not just empty repetitions, but a way of reprogramming the mind to focus on growth and potential. By consciously choosing words that empower rather than discourage, we can rewrite our internal narratives and create a foundation for personal transformation. Moreover, the power of words lies in their ability to foster connection and empathy. In a world that often feels divided, words can act as bridges bringing people together and creating spaces for understanding and compassion. When we share our stories, fears, and dreams, we invite others into our world, breaking down barriers and building relationships rooted in authenticity. This connection is the essence of human existence, reminding us that despite our differences, we are all bound by the same need to be heard, understood, and valued. It is important to recognize that the power of words is not just in their content, but also in their delivery. A message, no matter how profound, loses its impact if it is not communicated effectively. This is why the greatest speakers throughout history have been those who understood the art of storytelling, crafting their words to engage, inspire, and move their audience. They used metaphors, anecdotes, and vivid imagery to paint pictures in the minds of their listeners, making their messages not just heard but felt. Their speeches were not just about the words they spoke, but about the emotions they evoked and the actions they inspired. Yet, with great power comes great responsibility. Words can heal, but they can also hurt. They can build, but they can also destroy. This duality underscores the importance of choosing our words wisely and using them for good. In a world where communication is instant and often impersonal, it is crucial to be mindful of the impact our words can have. A careless comment or a thoughtless remark can leave scars that take years to heal. On the other hand, a kind word or a thoughtful message can be the lifeline someone needs to keep going. The transformative power of words is not a distant concept, but a reality we witness every day. Whether in the speeches of leaders, the pages of a book, or the conversations we have with those around us, words shape our world in ways both seen and unseen. They have the power to inspire change, foster connection, and ignite hope, reminding us of the limitless potential we hold as individuals and as a collective. In understanding and embracing this power, we can choose to use our words to uplift, encourage, and transform not just our own lives, but the lives of those around us. The truth about resilience is that it often goes unnoticed, buried beneath the weight of expectations, challenges, and the quiet battles we face daily. While words carry immense power to uplift and inspire, it is the silence between them that often defines the depth of our strength. Silence is not just an absence of noise, it is a profound space where transformation begins. When we face adversities and choose not to react impulsively, we allow ourselves the time to process, reflect, and regain control over our narratives. This quiet fortitude is a testament to our inner resilience, a strength that doesn't demand recognition but commands respect. Silence, when embraced as a tool of self-discovery, becomes a sanctuary. It provides the clarity needed to navigate through life's chaos and confusion. In moments of silence, we hear the voice of our intuition, the faint whisper of wisdom that often gets drowned out by the clamor of daily life. This inner voice is what guides us toward understanding our true selves, our desires, and our boundaries. It's in the stillness that we can confront our fears, acknowledge our vulnerabilities, and find the courage to rise above them. Consider the times when life seemed overwhelming and every word felt insufficient to capture the depth of what you were going through. In those moments, silence became a shield, a way to protect yourself from external noise while you work through your emotions internally. This silence isn't weakness, it's strength in its purest form. It takes courage to step back, to resist the urge to explain or justify yourself, and to allow your actions and growth to speak louder than words ever could. Silence can also be a powerful response in relationships. When faced with conflict or misunderstanding, the immediate reaction is often to argue or defend, but silence, when used intentionally, can diffuse tension and create a space for reflection. It shifts the focus from reacting to understanding, allowing both parties to reassess their perspectives without the cloud of anger or frustration. This type of silence isn't about avoidance, it's about creating room for growth and empathy. It's about prioritizing connection over conflict, showing that you value the relationship enough to seek resolution rather than victory. In a world that often equates silence with passivity, embracing it as a tool of empowerment requires a shift in mindset. Silence can be a statement of boundary and even a form of resistance. When someone underestimates your resilience, choosing silence can communicate a strength that words fail to capture. It's a way of saying, I will not be defined by your perception of me without uttering a single word. This silent assertion of self-worth is not about proving anything to others, but about affirming it to yourself. Moreover, silence allows us to observe and learn. It teaches us to listen not just to others, but also to ourselves. In moments of quiet, we can discern what truly matters, separating the noise of expectations, obligations from the melody of our own aspirations. This clarity is what empowers us to make decisions aligned with our values and purpose rather than being swayed by external pressures. Silence then becomes a compass guiding us toward a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. It's important to recognize that silence is not the absence of communication, but a form of it. The way we carry ourselves in silence, the steadiness of our presence, the calm in our demeanor speaks volumes about our character. People notice when you respond to challenges with grace and composure rather than anger or frustration. This quiet confidence is magnetic. It draws people in, not because you're loud or assertive, but because you exude a strength that is unshakable and deeply rooted. Resilience, shaped by moments of silence, is not about never falling, but about rising each time with greater wisdom and strength. It's about turning pain into purpose, challenges into opportunities, and silence into a source of power. Life will always throw obstacles our way, testing our limits and pushing us to grow. But it's in the quiet moments when we gather ourselves and move forward without seeking validation or applause that true resilience is born. In learning to embrace silence, we also learn to embrace ourselves. We discover that we are enough, that our worth is not tied to the noise we make, but to the quiet impact we create. We find that silence, far from being a void, is a space filled with potential, a canvas on which we can paint the story of our growth and strength. The journey toward resilience is not linear, and it's not always easy, but each moment of silence we choose, each step we take toward understanding and embracing our inner strength, brings us closer to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Silence, in its quiet way, teaches us the most profound lessons about who we are and who we are capable of becoming. Confidence is one of the most magnetic qualities a person can possess, and often it speaks louder in actions than in words. There's an undeniable strength in showing rather than telling the world who you are and what you stand for. In a society that frequently rewards outward expression and constant noise, the quiet power of confident actions stands out in its authenticity and grace. It's not about making grand statements or seeking validation. It's about moving through life with purpose and self-assuredness that comes from knowing your value and living in alignment with it. True confidence is not dependent on external approval. It stems from an internal sense of worth. When you master the art of silent action, you convey this confidence in a way that is both understated and compelling. For instance, imagine walking into a room with your head held high, shoulders back, and a calm yet focused demeanor. You don't have to say a word for people to recognize your self-assurance. Your posture, your energy, and the way you carry yourself speak volumes. And this kind of presence draws people in, not because you demand attention, but because your confidence commands respect. One of the most profound aspects of confident actions is that they are deeply rooted in authenticity. When you act in alignment with your values and beliefs, there's no need for pretense or exaggeration. People can sense when someone is genuine, and this authenticity creates trust and admiration. For example, consistently showing kindness and respect to others, even when it's not reciprocated, demonstrates a quiet strength that leaves a lasting impression. It's not about proving anything, it's about living in a way that reflects your integrity and self-respect. Confident actions are also incredibly empowering because they shift the focus from seeking validation to self-fulfillment. When you stop worrying about what others think and start prioritizing what feels right for you, you gain a sense of freedom that is both rare and transformative. This shift allows you to take risks, pursue your passions, and stand firm in your decisions without fear or judgment. Whether it's starting a new project, setting boundaries, or walking away from situations that no longer serve you, these actions are a testament to your belief in yourself and your ability to navigate life on your own terms. Another powerful aspect of silent confidence is its ability to inspire others. When people see someone leading by example, they are often encouraged to do the same. It's not about telling others how to live their lives, but about showing them what's possible through your own actions. For instance, if you're someone who prioritizes self-care and maintains a healthy work-life balance, others around you may be inspired to follow suit. Your silent actions become a source of motivation, proving that it's possible to achieve success without sacrificing your well-being or compromising your values. The beauty of confident actions lies in their subtlety. They don't rely on grand gestures or elaborate displays to make an impact. Instead, they are woven into the fabric of everyday life, creating a sense of consistency and reliability. Whether it's showing up on time, following through on commitments, or simply being present in the moment, these small yet significant actions build trust and credibility over time. They show that you are someone who can be counted on, not because of what you say, but because of what you say, but because of what you do. Silence, when paired with confidence, is a powerful tool for navigating challenges and overcoming obstacles. In difficult situations, staying calm and composed often speaks louder than reacting impulsively. It demonstrates a level of self-control and resilience that is both admirable and effective. For instance, when faced with criticism or negativity, choosing to respond with grace and poise rather than defensiveness shows that you are secure in yourself and not easily shaken by the opinions of others. This kind of strength is not only empowering for you, but also disarming for those who seek to bring you down. Confident actions also create opportunities for growth and self-discovery. When you take the time to listen, observe, and reflect before acting, you gain valuable insights into yourself and the world around you. This deliberate approach allows you to make more informed decisions and navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. It's about recognizing that confidence is not about always having the answers, but about trusting yourself to find them along the way. At its core, the power of confident actions lies in their ability to create a ripple effect. When you carry yourself with quiet self-assurance, you not only elevate your own life, but also positively impact the lives of those around you. You become a source of inspiration, a beacon of strength, and a reminder that true confidence comes from within. By mastering the art of silent action, you show the world that you don't need to shout to be heard or demand attention to make an impact. You simply need to be yourself, live authentically, and let your actions speak for themselves. True respect is earned, not demanded, and it often begins with how you carry yourself and the standards you set for your life. Silent actions rooted in self-respect create an invisible yet powerful boundary that communicates to others what is and isn't acceptable. It's not about confrontation or dramatics, it's about quietly but firmly standing in your truth. This kind of unwavering commitment to yourself sends a message louder than words ever could. You value yourself, and you expect others to do the same. When you respect yourself deeply, it influences every aspect of your life. You start to prioritize your well-being and make choices that align with your values. This might mean saying no to situations, relationships, or commitments that drain your energy or compromise your integrity. The act of declining something that doesn't serve you is not an act of selfishness, but of self-preservation and respect. It's a silent action that many admire because it shows strength and clarity. People notice when someone operates with such confidence and certainty, and often they're inspired to emulate it in their own lives. Setting boundaries is one of the most powerful silent actions you can take to show respect for yourself and demand it from others. These boundaries don't need to be shouted from the rooftops or aggressively enforced. They are simply a reflection of your inner resolve and understanding of your worth. For example, you might choose to walk away from a conversation that becomes disrespectful or disengage from a toxic relationship without explaining yourself repeatedly. These actions speak volumes because they demonstrate that you will not tolerate behavior that diminishes your sense of self. At its core, respect is reciprocal. When you treat others with respect, it sets a precedent for how you expect to be treated in return. Silent actions like listening attentively, showing up consistently, and keeping your word build a foundation of mutual respect in any relationship. These actions may seem small, but their impact is profound. They create an atmosphere of trust and understanding where both parties feel valued and acknowledged. By leading with respect in your actions, you set the standard for the kind of interactions you want in your life. In a world that often prioritizes quick fixes and surface-level interactions, silent actions rooted in respect stand out as rare and invaluable. For instance, consider the power of patience. When you take the time to understand someone else's perspective or wait for the right moment to act, you demonstrate respect not only for them, but also for yourself in the situation. This kind of restraint and thoughtfulness is a silent yet powerful statement about your character and values. There's also an incredible power in showing respect to yourself through self-care and self-love. Taking the time to nurture your body, mind, and spirit is not just an act of indulgence, it's a declaration of your worth. Silent actions like maintaining a healthy routine, pursuing your passions, and carving out time for rest and reflection are profound demonstrations of respect for yourself. These actions show that you understand the importance of prioritizing your well-being and that you won't compromise it for anything or anyone. When you carry yourself with an air of self-respect, it naturally commands the respect of others. People are drawn to those who exude quiet confidence and clarity of purpose. They see someone who doesn't need to seek approval or validation because they already possess it within themselves. This kind of energy is magnetic, and it often inspires admiration and respect from those around you. Silent actions also serve as a mirror, reflecting your values and beliefs to the world. When you consistently act in ways that align with your principles, you demonstrate integrity and authenticity. For example, standing up for someone who is being mistreated or speaking up for what you believe in, even when it's uncomfortable, are actions that convey respect for yourself and others. These moments of silent strength resonate deeply because they show courage and a commitment to doing what's right, regardless of the consequences. The beauty of silent actions lies in their ability to transcend words. They leave a lasting impression because they are genuine and unforced. Whether it's the way you carry yourself, the choices you make, or the energy you bring into a room, your silent actions speak volumes about who you are and what you stand for. They are a testament to your inner strength, self-respect, and unwavering commitment to living a life that reflects your highest values. Ultimately, mastering the art of silent action is about understanding that respect begins with you. When you treat yourself with the utmost care, compassion, and dignity, you set the tone for how others will treat you. Your actions become a blueprint for the kind of respect you expect and deserve. By embodying this principle, you not only elevate your own life, but also inspire those around you to do the same. It's a quiet but powerful way of leading by example, showing the world that true respect is earned through integrity, authenticity, and a deep sense of self-worth.